So this morning I woke up and the first thought that came to me took me back to my school days, to a bullying incident. I think I was about 13 and I just started this new secondary school. And there was a girl there whose name I won't mention because she's now passed. I don't think I would have mentioned her name anyhow. Anyway, she was a school bully. She was very confident, very big, very loud. The exact opposite of what I was then at that age. And for some reason, I can't recall at all now, I'd upset her or triggered her bullying tendencies. And the word got round the school that she was going to beat me up outside the school gates. So there was I in the classroom, no allies around me because everyone was looking forward to this beating up outside the school gates. I didn't feel, for whatever reason, that I could go to a teacher. And in those days, there were no mobile phones, so I couldn't phone home and ask my parents to meet me at the school gate. And so that was my fate, and you can imagine how I must have been feeling at the time. Really lonely, really terrified, really anxious, really preoccupied, thinking of what was going to happen to me once the school bell rang. So that's the thought that I woke up with, and the feeling in my body was really anxious, really tight. All the things that I'd felt then. It's what I call a mind-body connection. So my mind took me back there to that incident, and my body responded in exactly the same way that it responded then. So it was just like a random thought, but things are never random, really, are they? I like to think that when things come up like that cause you anxiety or stress from the past, it's your opportunity to clear them. So I don't remember how the whole thing resolved, because it did, because I didn't get beat up. But obviously the feeling stayed with me. An old story stayed in my energy field, in my pain body. And that's the thing that I cleared this morning. Gone, no more. So now when I think of the story, my body isn't triggered. I don't feel the anxiety, I don't feel the stress, I don't feel the tummy clenching, none of those things. And it got me thinking about bullying per se. And I looked up the statistics for London, UK, or maybe it was England, the whole of England, I can't remember. But 1 in 4 of us are affected by bullying at some point in our lives. 1 in 4. And there's another statistic which is identical to the 1 in 4, and that's the mental health statistic. 1 in 4 of us are going to be affected by some kind of mental illness at some point in our lives. And I'm sure there's some kind of correlation there. So it got me thinking that this is a really great opportunity for us all to bring up a bullying story and clear it, just the way I cleared mine this morning. I'm going to help you to do that. So what I want you to do is to just cast your mind back. Cast your mind back to an incident that happened to you, preferably as far back as you can, but maybe that bullying incident happened in the workplace as an adult. Maybe it happened in a friendship group, at any point in your life, but the really juicy ones are the ones that go way back. So if you close your eyes and just bring up an incident, don't think too hard. Just think the word bullying and something will immediately come to you. That's it. That's the one that you should work on. And you'll know it's the one you should work on because you'll feel the resonance in your body. Somewhere, whether it's your head, your shoulders, your neck, your throat, your tummy, wherever, you'll feel something that's triggered by just thinking the thought, by just recalling the story. That's what we're going to work on. Just one story, one incident. And I want you to just narrow it down to the most finite point. So for me, that point was sitting in the classroom, really anxious, really preoccupied, really distracted, just thinking of what was going to happen to me once that bell rang, once it was end of school. That was my finite point. So I want you to think of your finite point. Was it, for example, the bully poking you in the ribs? Was it, for example, someone tripping you up or spitting at you or calling you a name, or you being in a circle and the whole class laughing, or someone shouting out something in the actual classroom aimed at you? Whatever that point was, I want you to find that point, find the connection in your body, and that's what we're going to work on. So be in that place right now with your eyes closed. Give that feeling in your body a number 0 to 10. 0 being not affected by this thought at all, in which case it's the wrong thought, it's the wrong story, to 10 being this is unbearable. When I think of this incident, it makes me feel so dreadful. So give it a number, notice where you're feeling it in the body, and we're going to work on that right now. Keep your eyes closed, connect to your breathing, think the thought, and I'm going to go quiet for a few seconds. Okay, come back. What I want you to do is to think of the story, bring it up, notice in your body what you're feeling. Are you still feeling jangled? Are you still reacting? Notice the number. Has it gone down? If it's gone down, but it hasn't gone down enough, then try this again. All it is that you've got more layers to dissolve. Try it again until the story doesn't affect you anymore. Well done. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.